The boxers have been given their instructions. The seconds are out. The crowd is ready for another edition of Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing with your presenter, the boxing historian, Greg Rashid.
Well, I want to say swaddy cup to everyone out there. This is Greg Rashid with another edition of the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast. And yes, if you're new to the program, I'm here in Bangkok, Thailand, and swaddy krap means hello in Thai. Hope you're having a great day, and I want to say hi to all the folks who listen to this program. Really, this community is really growing. I really appreciate that. Those of you who listen, you like fantasy fights, and you also like boxing in general, because we do boxing news on here as well as fantasy fights. And we're going to get right into the fight right now, and we're using Title Bout 2 PC game to recreate this fight. And this is today, it's going to be Floyd Patterson, who was the youngest person ever to win the heavyweight championship until Mike Tyson came along, against Alexander Usyk, the current heavyweight champion of the world, and this ought to be interesting. So let's get down to the arena with the one and only Knockout Nigel.
Cheers, this is Knockout Nigel, your humble commentator, bringing you a scintillating clash from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've got the swarming, relentless Floyd Patterson up against the slick and technically brilliant Alexander Usyk. The atmosphere is absolutely electric as these two heavyweight titans square off for round one. And I will square off with a sip of bubbly. Patterson comes out with his trademark aggressive style, launching a sharp left hook that scores cleanly, landing 3 points. Usyk tries to respond with a right cross but misses, and Patterson is quick to counter with a stiff left jab, adding another 3 points to his tally. Patterson's on the move, looking to establish his rhythm, but Usyk lands a neat left cross for 2 points, trying to find his range. Patterson clinches, a tactical move to disrupt Usyk's flow. But Usyk quickly retaliates with a solid right uppercut, adding 3 points, followed by a swift combination for 2 more points. Patterson, however, finishes strong, landing a thunderous right uppercut for another 3 points. What a first round. Patterson leads with 9 points to Usyk's 7. Usyk outweighs Patterson by at least 40 pounds, but he held his own in the first. And I will hold my own swig of bubbly as round 2 is underway. Patterson is on the hunt again. He misses with a jab and a combination early on, but he's constantly moving, trying to set up his shots. And there it is. A left hook lands beautifully. Patterson follows up with a 2-point jab, taking control of the center of the ring. Patterson is unleashing combinations now. A 3-point combo, a right cross, another combination. This is vintage Patterson, folks. Usyk, always composed, is biding his time, but Patterson's relentless. A left uppercut, a right cross, all landing cleanly for 3 points each. Both fighters are warned by referee Larry Rosadilla for a bit of rough stuff, but that doesn't deter Patterson. Usyk sneaks in a 2-point right hook and a combination, but this round belongs to Patterson, who scores a whopping 17 points to Usyk's 4. Patterson's aggressive style is paying dividends, and this bubbly is paying dividends as I take another sip. Into the third round now, and Usyk is trying to impose his own game plan. He misses with a left cross, and Patterson immediately punishes him with a 5-point combination. Usyk felt that one, no question. But Usyk shows his resilience, clinching to buy some time and landing a 3-point right hook shortly after. Patterson isn't having any of it, though, landing a 2-point left cross, adding to his score. This round was more balanced, with Patterson scoring 7 points to Usyk's 4, but Usyk is still struggling to find his rhythm. Surprising the smaller man is confusing the bigger one. Usyk thought he would have his way, but so far Patterson is using his peak, a Boo defense, to his advantage to score and block. I will block my bubbly for now and save it for the later rounds. Round 4 begins, and Usyk is showing more urgency. He misses with an uppercut, but quickly adjusts, landing a crisp 3-point uppercut. Patterson, ever the warrior, tries to counter, but Usyk's elusive movement is starting to cause problems. Usyk is landing more frequently now, a 1-point left cross, a 2-point uppercut, and a 3-point left cross. Usyk is finding his groove, landing another big uppercut that visibly shakes Patterson. The former champ is buckled, but not broken. Patterson rallies with a 2-point jab and a combination, but Usyk is now in control, landing more and missing less. This round clearly belongs to Usyk, who scores 19 points to Patterson's 6. Usyk is turning the tide. Usyk finally decided to use his size advantage in that round. He bullied him in that round, but let's see if it continues. Round 5 is underway. We're halfway through the fight, and Usyk is really warming up now. He starts with a 2-point left hook, followed by a sharp right jab for 3 points. Usyk is putting together some lovely combinations, sending Patterson into the ropes with a powerful right hook. Patterson is showing some swelling under the left eye now, evidence of Usyk's precision punching. Patterson manages to land a 1-point jab, but Usyk clinches, wisely neutralizing Patterson's aggression. Usyk takes this round convincingly, scoring 14 points to Patterson's 1. Patterson needs to dig deep to turn this around. Knowing the Patterson brain trust, they will figure out a new strategy to deal with Usyk. Round 6, and Usyk is cutting off the ring, forcing Patterson into the neutral corner. Usyk lands a left uppercut for 2 points, then a partially blocked right uppercut. Usyk is throwing more, but Patterson isn't done yet. Patterson fires back with a clean right cross, scoring 4 points, and follows up with a 3-point left hook, a right hook, and a jab. Patterson is rallying, folks. Usyk lands a jab to close the round, but Patterson has won this one, scoring 12 points to Usyk's 5. Patterson is showing that legendary resilience. Patterson clearly sees a weakness in Usyk's armor that he exploited in the round. Let's see if it continues. Into the 7th, and Patterson opens with a 3-point jab. Usyk is starting to miss more now, and Patterson has him pinned in the corner. Patterson lands a leaping left uppercut, and Usyk's knees buckle. Patterson is all over him, landing another uppercut and a left hook. Patterson is putting on a clinic here. Usyk looks hurt. Usyk manages to land a hook of his own, but Patterson dominated this round, scoring 20 points to Usyk's 5. This is shaping up to be a classic. Patterson may weigh 185, but he is showing that he has a powerful punch behind his slight build. Usyk's defense cannot handle Patterson's leaping uppercut. Round 8, and Usyk comes out with a 2-point left cross, trying to re-establish control. He's moving more, trying to stay out of Patterson's range. Usyk is landing in spots, but Patterson has him cornered again, landing a 3-point left hook. Usyk counters with a 2-point combination, but Patterson lands a solid left cross. Usyk manages a few jabs to end the round, but it's a closer one this time. Usyk edges it 8 points to 5, but Patterson is still very much in this fight. Patterson took a breather in that round. He did just enough to keep Usyk honest. And now it is time for me to end my breather from my dear bubbly and take a sip as round 9 begins. Patterson scores with a partially blocked left jab. Usyk clinches to disrupt Patterson's momentum. Usyk is back in the center of the ring, landing a series of blows, a right cross and a left cross that scores 6 points. Usyk lands a crushing left uppercut, and Patterson is down. He gets up at the count of 9, but Usyk isn't done. He lands another huge left hook, and Patterson is down again. Patterson gets up at 6, but Usyk lands another 3-point combination to close the round. Usyk scores 21 points to Patterson's 1 in this round. Patterson is in trouble. Patterson looked very wobbly going back to his corner. It was only his tremendous will that kept him from being knocked out in round 9. Usyk has come on in the last few rounds, but I still have this as a very close fight. Let me take one more nip of bubbly as round 10 is here. Final round now, and Patterson is trying to land something big, but Usyk is elusive. Usyk lands a clean combination for 4 points, then a right cross, and he's back in control. Usyk is warned for a headbutt, but he's unfazed, countering Patterson with a 3-point left hook. Usyk is cruising now, landing uppercuts and hooks at will. Patterson is covering up with his peak, a boo shell, but the punches from Usyk are finding their mark. His cornermen are screaming at him to counter with something. Patterson misses with a few desperate shots, but Usyk's movement is too slick. Usyk ends the round with a strong left uppercut, and this round goes to Usyk with 19 points to Patterson's 0. Final scores. Lou Moret scores at 95-93. Canaro Rodriguez scores at 95-93. Elmer Slim McClellan scores at 97-91. And the winner by unanimous decision is Alexander Usyk. A masterclass from Usyk, showing his technical prowess and adaptability, but Patterson put up a valiant fight. Usyk was just too big, and also faster than expected. Patterson has nothing to be ashamed of. Usyk is on another level, though. The way he adapts to his opponent's style is a wonder. I will now return you to our Bangkok studio. Cheers. This has been Knockout Nigel, signing off from an incredible night of boxing.
It certainly was. Thank you so much, Knockout. And I could actually see that type of fight happening between Patterson and Usyk. And, you know, some of you younger folks may not know Patterson's style. Look at Mike Tyson. Tyson's style of fighting came from Patterson, who learned it from Cus D'Amato, the whole peekaboo. Patterson was, a lot of people forget, Patterson was a fast, powerful puncher. Look at his old fights on YouTube, and you're looking at even faster Mike Tyson by looking at Patterson. So he would give anyone a hard time. I mean, he had a weak chin, probably the worst chin of any heavyweight champion, but he was good. I mean, he was something. He's one of my all-time favorites. But Usyk is special. I'm not going to say that he's one of the all-time greats, because a lot of people out there always saying that. No, he's not that. But let's see what he does in a rematch with Tyson Fury. And what he does, if he remains a heavyweight, if he beats Tyson, will he go back down to cruiser or what? But he's a very good fighter. He's a great fighter. But we'll see, in the next couple of years where he goes and where he'll rank with all-time greats. But anyway, we're going to get to news right now. And we have Edie, and she's going to talk about, if you looked at the Gotti 2 and Gotti 3 and Floyd Mayweather Jr. ridiculous rematch. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, she's going to talk a little bit about that on the Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast.
Floyd Mayweather sacked the referee midway through his fight with John Gotti 3 after being left furious at a decision. The American boxing icon clashed once again with Gotti in Mexico City on Saturday. The fight came just a year after their original bout ended in a mass brawl involving both corners. It was declared a no contest, with both Mayweather and Gotti being escorted out of the venue and the latter being handed a ban. While there were no incidents of that nature this time around, Mayweather bizarrely demanded the referee leave the ring after a second-round decision. The 50-0 Titan was punished for what the official deemed as a behind-the-head shot. That call did not go down well with Mayweather, who was visibly aghast. Mayweather was seen mouthing "shut up" on a number of occasions during the confusion. Gotti was also visibly confused, having been told to stay back when wanting to resume the fight. Mayweather's anger grew and was spotted saying "move" to the referee on a number of occasions before the official left the ring to be replaced. The DAZN commentary team was equally baffled at the incident. One commentator said, "Oh come on, ref. That's not a behind-the-head shot. That is not a behind-the-head shot. That's a hook. It's a hook from long distance. How can that be a behind-the-head shot? Yes, get out of the way." Technically, this could be another disqualification with the corners getting up on the apron like that. Come on. Luckily, there were no more similar incidents as Mayweather cruised to what was a routine victory. He dominated his opponent, but did not overexert himself in going for the knockout. That appeared to disgruntle fans in Mexico, who booed at the start of the final round, while their jeers continued as Jimmy Lennon Jr. brought the fight to a conclusion. While the previous clash between Mayweather and Gotti ended in a brawl, there was no sign of that this time as the pair gave each other a warm reception come the end. Mayweather also made sure to point out Mexican icon Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. to the crowd after the fight but refused to organize another exhibition against the 62-year-old. Speaking to DAZN after the fight, the American said, "This is the guy that paved the way. He's one of the best Mexican fighters of all time." He added, "Mexico City. Thanks for coming out."
You know, that's an idea. Maybe I'll do, if you want it, I'll do Floyd Mayweather Jr. as lightweight versus Julio Cesar Chavez. What do you think? If you want to do that, if you vote on it, you want me to put that on here, I will definitely put it on here. But right now, we're going to get to a little music right now because this is the only boxing variety show in the universe. And we're going to do right now Otis McDonald on the piano and other instruments. And the vocalist will be Joni Inez. And she plays a little banjo on here, which I love because I'm a banjo player. And this is a song, "I Wish I Knew." So let's hear that.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be way more patient. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
All right. I really like that. Anything I play on here I like, but that is Otis McDonald along with Joni Inez on vocals in the banjo playing I Wish I Knew. And I wish I knew how many more folks out there that listen to the program but haven't subscribed yet, because I know that a lot of you have. I got a lot of subscribers, almost 2,000, but according to my analytics, most of the people that listen to this program, they're not subscribers, so please subscribe. And also, if you can do it, please become a Patreon, like my first Patreon, Our Red Sox Fan, and check out Our Red Sox Fan YouTube site. But become a Patreon of this site here. Go to patreon.com, look for Ringside Fantasy Fights and News. Again, Ringside Fantasy Fights and News. And, consider $1 a month, whatever you can do, so we can get a better microphone, get better equipment, and just give you the best possible program possible in the universe. But I hope you enjoy this program today. We'll be back soon. And if you want to promote a boxing match, please, wherever you listen to this program, be it on KUHS in Denver or on YouTube at Fantasy Fights, or wherever you listen to the program, please leave me a note, as so many other people have, and just say, I want to see these folks fight. You want to see that. But anyway, this is Greg Rashid. Go in love and go in peace. And when you get up in the morning, always remember, get up, look in that mirror, and hug yourself and say, I love myself. And if you're sight impaired, get up, hug yourself and say, I love myself, and give yourself a big hug. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't do anything. You can't help anyone because you can't help yourself because you don't love yourself. So love yourself and love those around you. Do what you can in your community by picking up trash, helping a senior, helping a young person, whatever you can do. An animal that you may see in distress, anything you can do to make this sphere that we're on a better place. So just enjoy the day. Enjoy your time and all the time. And remember to tell a friend about this program, this podcast, Shoulder Roll Virtual Boxing Podcast. I'm your presenter, Greg Rashid. We'll see you next time. Go in love and go in peace.
Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Thanks and have a great day.